Hi y'all, it's Charlene from the Crafty Art Shack, and we're back here today with another awesome video. So let's get to the craft desk and get started. Here we go with DIY number 1. Now for this first DIY, I took this birdhouse that we put in the booth, and we made it a couple of years ago on the channel, or a year ago on the channel, and it didn't sell, so I'm going to redo it. Now from it sitting in the booth and people knocking it over or whatever, it's chipped some of its pieces. So I'm going to get some of this dry text spackling, and I'm going to fix some of the chips and cracks and stuff in this before I take it outside to spray paint it. At least I think I am. I'm having trouble getting into that dry text bucket, and I'm going to put a little bit on a popsicle stick. And then I got too much on my hands, but what I'm doing is I'm rubbing it down into these cracks to fill the cracks and to fill the chips and stuff like that. And then after I do that, and I'm going to do this all over the whole piece, I'm going to take a baby wipe or a wipe, and I'm going to wipe back some of the excess so that I don't lose my design that is in the top of this piece when I paint it. So I'm rubbing back some of that spackling so that it does not, it's not down in those crevices, and that we have that pretty design still there. And then after I do that, I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to let my husband spray paint it. Right, here we are outside with our birdhouse and with our little kid, or whatever you want to call it, little angel, whatever it is. And we are going to spray paint with some white spray paint. And I'm going to have my husband come out and do this for me because I can't be around it, and I'll show it to you when it's done. Alright, here we are back inside, and I'm trying to get it where y'all can see it all the way around. And this is it after it was painted. Now, I wasn't too worried about the little bit of blue that shows back up on the top, and I told him not to worry about that. I got out this grunge gray wax that I got from Dixie. Now, you need to apply this in small amounts. I grabbed a big old amount, look at that, and globbed it on there. Then I stopped and I read the can. Because I was like, wow, this is a lot of wax. And so I am putting it on and wiping it back, putting it on and wiping it back to see how much I really want to be on there. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get it in the crevices and give it that aged look. I don't want it to be so stark white. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going around all the pieces and everything, and I'm going to go, and there's what it looks like and after I wiped it back. Now, you're supposed to put it on in small amounts. You're supposed to there I go, I'm reading that can. Put it on in small amounts, and then let it sit for 15-20 minutes and wipe it back. And that's all you have to do with it. And now I did go back and wipe off the excess that I didn't want, and I added more where I did want it, and kept rubbing it until I got it to look almost like what I wanted it to look like. So when I buffed it back out, it looked like what I wanted it to look like. So when you're putting this on and you're going through, you do need that lint-free towel because it will hold that lint right to your project. Ask me how I know. Yeah, I did that problem. I did it. And so I'm going all the way around the edges of the birdhouse. I'm going to go around those eaves that didn't quite get painted. And I'm not going to hit the little bird that's on there. But what I'm doing is I'm just trying to give it that aged look. So I put it on and I rub it back, put it on and rub it back. And I'm going in the direction that I want it to be. And in some places. Now, let me show you what I did when I got up there to that top. Now, when I got up here to the top, I was trying to rub it in with the rag and trying to get it down in those crevices, and I just couldn't get it to go down in there. So I got out a paintbrush because what I wanted is down in the crevices, and I just want to wipe the top back. And you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually scrubbing it in there, and then I'm going to wipe it back, and that's the look I was looking for. So I'm going to do this on this side, and if it's not enough, go back and grab some more and put it back in there. Like this side didn't show up as good as that first side did. And then I'm going to stick it back in there and do it again. Make sure I rub it really deep into those little crevices, and then I'm going to wipe it back again. And I just keep repeating this process till I get it to look like I want it to look, and we'll see the rest of this project at the final reveal. Yep, sure will. Okay, here we go with DIY number 2. Right, I'm not sure whether this is called a kid or a cherub or an angel or whatever it's called. I call it a little kid with angel wings on a vase, and I'm taking a wipe and I'm wiping it down. I picked this up. I'm not sure. I might have got it from the community thrift store. If y'all know what the community thrift store is, and if you don't, I'm going to tell you one more time. The community thrift store is when somebody around here in our neighborhood throws stuff out. They sit it beside the trash can. Now, what I'm showing you there is there's a little chip, and we're going to fix that. But somebody got rid of this. They didn't want it anymore. And if they think it's still good enough for something else, they'll leave it set aside for somebody to come along and pick it up. And instead of dumping it in their trash can, I call that my community thrift store, and it's free. Free, free. I like free. So anyway, we're going to take and rub some more of that spackling in this little crack. Well, when I got to looking at it really good, I found out there was some more stuff in there, so I went and fixed it. But anyway, we're going to clean this up, then we're going to take it outside to let my husband spray paint it, and I was trying to decide whether I was going to take those little felt things off the bottom. I ended up just leaving them. All right, and here's what it looks like when it comes in from outside. Oh, it looks like it's crying. And there's the back side of it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same grunge wax, and I'm trying to get it in view for you so you can, so it's in the center of the picture so that y'all can see it. Now, I liked how the brush worked for me in trying to get into cracks and stuff on the little birdhouse. So I'm going to do the same thing with this, and I'm going to start out working in small patches. Like the first place I worked was on his face, her face, its face. I don't know. I don't know what you call it. But anyway, but we're going to wipe back what we don't want and leave what we do want. And this is going to kind of give it a stone aged look. I really like how this turned out in the end. Now, when these have sat for 15 minutes, the idea is that you go back and buff it. Now, with this, I did this, but I wiped back what I wanted it to look like, and then I let it sit. And then when 15-20 minutes went by, I came back and buffed everything out, and it has a beautiful shine to it when you do that. And then I'm going to go through the hair and get in the cracks when you're doing this, because that's what makes this stand out and look so beautiful as you're doing it. Now, if you wanted something that wasn't a wax, Dixie Belle does have glazes that you can do the same thing with. I didn't have any of the glazes here at the house because they're all in the shop for sale. And so I was like, oh no, I got to finish this project. How am I going to finish it? So I grabbed these waxes, and you know what? This turned out absolutely gorgeous. Now, you could take this and set it in the garden and grow some plants out of the top of it. Or you could take and I could put it in the booth and sell it and put some fake flowers in it. Or you could do whatever with it. Whatever you want. It's going in the booth. It's going for sale. So what I'm doing here is I'm brushing up on those wings so that gets down in the cracks. And I'm doing one side of the wing, and then I'll come back and do the other. And like I'm showing you there, if you wipe too much off, you can put more back on there. And you just want to make sure that you're bringing out the details in the project and giving it that aged look instead of being just a stark white painted vase, whatever it is. Yeah, it's something. You guys, I really appreciate every one of you who take the time to watch our videos and to enjoy them and share them with other people, and giving us the likes, the subscribes, and the comments, because it really helps our channel out. When you comment on them, it shows YouTube that you really like it, and they'll push our videos out for more people to see. And we are so appreciative of everyone that's done that to help our channel out. We're trying to get to 2,000, so if you could share it more with your friends that love to do crafts, we'd appreciate it greatly. And here I am going back to getting up under, I'm doing the body part of it. So what I'm doing is when I do the body section of it, I'm wiping towards the direction that the arm would be and straight up and down on the back. I'm not doing swirl motions because I don't want swirls left on there. And now I'm going back and adding more where the crevices are that are in the body. And it's like right back down here, look right there by his hiney. I'm going to leave that where it's kind of dark. And I want to leave some of the wax on there, and then I want to wipe some of it back. But you have to judge for yourself what looks good to your eye and makes it beautiful. And then this little blanket or whatever it is he's got wrapped around him, I'm going to take and put it in there, but I'm leaving it dark in those crevices. I'm not trying to get it out of it. That's what's going to make this project just pop. So now we're going to do the other side of the wing, and we'll keep working on this, and then we'll show you the rest of it at the final reveal. Now, at this time, we'd like to thank our subscribers. We love you bunches. We appreciate everything you do for this channel. All the liking, the sharing, and the big thumbs up, and having conversations with us through the comments. We really enjoy all of that, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We wouldn't be a channel if it wasn't for y'all watching. And so we just want to give you a big thanks. Now here we go with the final reveal. Now, as y'all all know, Beth and I opened a booth over in Avalia Mall back in June, and now we are carrying Dixie Belle chalk mineral paints. Here is our display in our booth, and we sell the silk line as well as the chalk mineral paints. So if y'all need any paints, get in touch with us. Our emails are going to be in the description box below, so get in touch with us. If you're here in Jacksonville, come visit us because we'd like to see you. And we're always there on Mondays working. Right down from our booth is located this wall, and it carries the whole line of chalk mineral paints along with some of the other products that Dixie Belle carries. So come check us out. We'd love to see you. Right, this year Beth and I have opened up 2 new channels. One is called What the Tuckers, the other one's called Kells Shenanigans. Come join us on these channels because we're going over a lot more stuff than what we do here on the craft channel. Come check us out. We'd love to have you.
Just turn out awesome. So you guys, if you like this content, subscribe. Hit that notification bell and give us that big thumbs up because it really helps our channel out. And we'll see you in the next episode of the Crafty Art Shack. We'll see you later. Bye.